Hey guys, Joy here, holistic nutritionist. So have you ever made your own pasta from scratch? I sure haven't, until I got this pasta maker. Woohoo! So I never made my own pasta before because it just always seems so complicated and time consuming. But don't worry, this pasta is Nona approved. And unless you've got a villa in Tuscany overlooking a beautiful winery, this is the best way to make homemade pasta. Thanks to Philips for sponsoring and collaborating with me on this video. I'm gonna make this amazing spinach penne pasta in just 15 minutes with the Philips pasta maker. No spinach? No problem. You can basically use any fresh ingredients you have in your fridge. I'm just gonna use spinach because I wanna infuse that beautiful green and flavor and deliciousness into the pasta. So the flour I'm using for this recipe is called red Fife. It's actually a type of wheat and is considered a heritage grain here in Canada. It is really nourishing, rich in vitamin E, tons of fiber, lots of flavor, and while it's not gluten-free, it is actually lower in gluten than a lot of other wheat varieties. Before we make the pasta, I'm going to juice the spinach with the Philips masticating juicer. Now I love that it's a masticating juicer because there's very little heat and it keeps the nutrients and the enzymes intact. So it masticates the spinach to extract the juice, and it's a very nourishing juice. So let's do this, let's juice our spinach. People often avoid juicing at home because the cleanup can be such a chore. But this juicer doesn't have a sieve, which makes cleanup so much easier, and it only takes a minute. So I've juiced my 2 cups of spinach, and I added an egg, which I whisked, and I added just a touch of water because you want it to come up to 120 ml. Okay, so let's make the pasta, the fun part. So I'm gonna add my red Fife flour. Now I'm gonna turn on the pasta maker. And once it starts turning, I'm going to slowly add my spinach juice with the egg. Pasta making. So the dough has finished mixing and the penne is coming out perfectly, and I'm just cutting it as it comes out. You can cut it to any size you like. I'm doing about 1 inch long penne. And you can see it's green because I added the spinach juice. So my red Fife spinach penne pasta is ready. It's looking so pretty, and I'm going to boil it in a pot of salted water for 4 to 5 minutes. So while the pasta is cooking, I've made my lemon basil pesto, which is amazing. All the ingredients are hemp hearts, lemon juice, spinach, basil, garlic, olive oil. The recipe is on my blog. So there you have it. Wasn't that so easy? Here is my red Fife spinach penne pasta with a delicious lemon basil pesto. It's so fragrant and so yummy. I cannot wait to eat this. This is proof positive that healthy can and should be delicious. I'm gonna try this, but before I do that, give me a thumbs up, subscribe below, not a thumbs down, and comments. I love reading your comments. Ask me your questions, and of course, have a joyous day while I eat this delicious pasta. So good.